Deon's Kyra.
What's up, y'all? It's Deon.
We want to come to you guys and do a sit down chit chat video. We haven't done one of these in a couple of months. It's been quite a while since we've done like one of these, like a non-vlog type video or style video. And so we're kind of just gonna be talking, just chit chatting with you guys. I think I'm gonna get more back into doing maybe like one of these a week or something, where we either do like a chit chat or a tag or a challenge, something like this, just kind of add some variety to our channel. But like I said, today's video is just a simple chit chat, kind of like marriage talk, or just like relationship talk, things that we've kind of experienced over the past 3.5 years of being married. So this one was Deon's idea, y'all, so give it up for Deon. All right, so what are we talking about today?
Enjoy the show. This is how it's gonna go down for the next like 20 minutes. So we're gonna discuss intimacy. Right? Intimacy within a relationship. And you know, with guys, most of the time when we think about intimacy, it's sex.
Yeah. It's like that's everyone's first thought when you hear intimacy.
But from intimacy can be anything from like any kind of showing or display of love. So like flowers, some kind of card, or some kind of note, a sexy text message. Sexy text message doesn't mean it has to be a nude pic. You know, it doesn't just, it's not all about sex, y'all. It's not all about sex. Yeah. Even though sex is awesome. I love it. I'm not gonna lie. Love it.
Another part of intimacy is spending time with each other. Like just spending intimate time, whether that be a romantic date, whether that just be in a room, cuddling together, watching a movie, whether that just be hanging out together, running, like, you know, going to get groceries. Like, spending time together is also a part of intimacy also.
Yeah, so, all right, y'all. So now y'all have an idea of what intimacy is. We're about to start it. So over these last 2 months, we have been struggling with intimacy.
Yes.
Like, actually, these last 2 or 3 months, we've been struggling with intimacy.
Okay, so real quick, before we get into this, I feel like the reason why me and Deon are so open, like when it comes to like just being like real about our relationship, like things like that, is because I feel like when people think of marriage, or like, for example, I know that I've gotten a bunch of times that me and Deon look like the perfect couple, or like, you know, that we, you know that we have it great and like all this stuff. On the outside looking in, it looks like we kind of, you know, have it all going on. But let's be real, every relationship has problems. Every marriage has problems. And so, you know, every day is a challenge. And we're definitely not afraid to like share our realness, because let's be real, we got issues just like everybody else. So
it's not as many.
Yeah, we don't have many. Let me clear the air. We don't have many, but we're far from perfect. But yeah, we're definitely not shy at all, or like ashamed of like by being honest, because it's life, it happens. So just yeah.
If you see those couples on Instagram, or I'm new to Instagram, so I really don't know.
Oh yeah, look, you know I got an Instagram, y'all, after years of being a faithful.
We'll talk about that later. My God.
People got an IG, so go follow them.
So yeah, yeah, so basically, so if y'all see those couples on YouTube, it's like, oh, this is just perfect.
Oh, they're perfect. Oh my gosh.
And oh, he looks at me with so much love in his eyes, and I
look at me with love in your eyes. You do. You better look at me with love in your eyes. Yeah, no one's perfect. You had issues.
The past couple months, y'all, we've been struggling.
Yes.
Like having so much going on in the household.
Yes.
Her working on her side stuff. I'm working on school, and then just working on self.
Y'all, it has
getting closer to God.
It has literally been
a struggle.
Like, it has been a struggle. Well, even now, kind of getting into the swing of kind of balancing it all. But like literally recently, I mean, you guys know I'm working on something right now. And so it was like, I mean, Deon's in school, so, you know, he's gone most of the day. And then it was like whenever he came home, I'm working because I can't work, you know, during the day because I have an actual job. So I can't work on my outside stuff until after he got off work. So I'm either editing or doing research or working on something whenever he gets home. And then by the time, you know, before you know it, it's 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock at nighttime. And we're both exhausted, so we want to go to bed and just go to sleep. And literally that has been happening, and we got like in a routine of it, and it was like a habit. And even on the weekends, it was like on the weekends, he had to study, I had to work. So it was just like a one big like cycle of just being preoccupied.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, so we was in that slump. Like,
yeah.
We was in that slump for the past couple months. So we were in bed one night, and I had just happened to bring up this conversation. Basically, after this conversation, we basically came to the decision to like It was like a mutual understanding.
Yeah, it was mutual understanding.
It wasn't like we didn't use words to describe it. It was just like a mutual understanding, like that we needed to do better.
I mean, because we both realized that we had kind of fallen in slumps. We kind of got, you know, in a routine and a cycle that just wasn't like, you know, that wasn't normal for us. Yeah, it wasn't common for us at all.
Because I'm just like, dang, I'm not looking good. This body's looking right and tight. She ain't even trying to touch it. Like, what's going on around here? Like, seriously, what's going on around here? Then again, it comes into play, like, where you try to play that one side, and then you forget what you're not doing.
What you're not doing,
and then it's just like,
I know for me, and it was easy for me to be like, he's not doing this anymore, he's not doing that anymore, blah, blah, blah. But then I had to sit back and be like, oh, but Kyra, you aren't doing what you used to, you know, what you usually do either, you know? So we both had to kind of have that aha moment. Granted, y'all, this didn't go on for that long. We're talking about a couple months, like, you know, just recently.
About 90 days. But recently we just came out of the slump because I initiated the start of the old life, but new life with the intimacy. So, but anyways, y'all, the point of this is basically to give you a little feedback on how to encourage or bring the intimacy back into
and the importance of it.
And the importance of it. So basically, when you're, from my point of view, when your relationship lacks intimacy, your mind tends to wonder on what that person could possibly be doing. You know, not sex, but just like anything, my attention, my text messages, my little sweet cards, my little sweet notes. Who you giving my love to? So, and when you got this...
I think that. Why are you doing that?
Nothing, I don't do anything.
No, no. Stop, pause.
I said from my perspective. Pause. I said from my perspective. Oh, you're saying start thinking that. Yes, if you listen to...
Are you thinking about that?
I don't know, I was too tired to think about you.
For the record, I never talked about him. Hey, let's be clear. I know where Deon is all the time.
My side chick is grad school, so...
Yeah.
And she do me dirty all the time. Males and females, or girls and guys, whatever you want to say, they have different perspectives of intimacy. For guys, most of guys is just sex. I'm not gonna lie. It is.
Well, stereotypically, I mean, for the most part, not. Yeah, I'm sure there's a guy out there that cares more about, you know, spending time together more than niggas. Who don't believe it? Exactly. I'm sure there is a guy out there.
I don't know who he is, but if you are, please, bro, please leave a comment, email me, so I can figure out what you're doing that I'm not doing. Okay? Please do that. So basically, the difference in perspective as far as like intimacy goes is valued very differently. All right. So with that being said, it's just that in order for the guy or the female, I would say, to get what they want, they have to bring 50% of that to the table. I think that's the big takeaway right there. You have to be willing to do the things that he likes or she likes to gain that extra advantage.
Yeah.
I think that's the main thing.
With intimacy and like anything else in a marriage, like, I mean, regardless, if you want something, I have to bring something to the table. Like, I can expect Deon to do all these super nice things, but you know, at the same time, it wouldn't be fair for me to ask that of him, and then, you know, on my end, I'm not doing anything. I'm just here, just chilling. But I'm expecting him to do all the work.
So, next takeaway would be, intimacy is not one-sided.
Yes.
Bam, that's the next one. All right. Also, another thing is that what gets me is that for some reason, a large percentage of people that think that just because you're Christian, that intimacy doesn't matter. I was like listening to that on the radio and talking to
yes.
That's not true. That is not true. Like,
I completely agree. I mean, I think personally, and y'all know me and Deon are Christian and we love the Lord and everything like that. But
yes, we do.
I do completely. I personally think, this is my own personal experience and Deon's too. Like, I think that intimacy, whether that be sex, whether that be, you know, just
affection,
all that, and
it's important.
It's important, but I think that it's not talked about or celebrated as much as it should be. Because let's be real, that's a huge part of your marriage. A
lot of people divorce because of that.
Yeah. Those moments of intimacy are so crucial. Because granted, now I can say there are couples out there that are way less busy than me and Deon. So I think, you know, I'm sure well, I feel like ideally it would be a lot easier if we weren't as busy, but me and you are two very busy people. And we don't mind, because I know how busy he is, and I know where he's trying to go, and like what it takes to get there. Well, so I completely, yeah, we're trying to go. And what it takes to get there. So I don't complain or, you know, make a fuss about, there you go, he's not as accessible as he used to be. And same thing with me, like, granted, even though I'm home, I'm busy a lot. And I think that because him and I are so busy, that makes intimacy for us so much more important, because as opposed to how it used to be to where, because it used to be whenever you're just working 2 jobs and that was it, it was really pretty easy. I mean, he came home from work, we talked, like it was, you know, laughed, whatever, like watch movies, all like that. And now it's taking a little bit more effort, because now it's, okay, we're both busy, we both get tired, we're both exhausted when we come home. So now it's like, okay, you have to put in or exert more effort and more energy into spending time with each other, or make sure that he knows that I care, that I love him, and that all this other stuff. You know, he's cute and everything, but you know, same thing for him. Like, you know, he has to put in extra energy, just make sure that he, you know, reminds me that, you know, he's so attracted to me, that he still loves me, and that he still, you know, feels the same. No butterflies, well, tingle says.
Takeaway from that is, what you won't do, somebody else will. I like that. I
never want to, like, drive him away, or like make him feel like he's not a priority, or make him feel like I'm not attracted to him anymore. But seriously, y'all, intimacy is just so important. So make sure that you guys are making time for it. That you guys are actually spending time with each other. And even if you do like me, be on a slump, it's okay. It's gonna happen. Okay. Yeah, you can. I'm sure it'll happen like a million more times before you die. Yeah. So I'm sure it's going to happen again.
But just don't. Just don't let it stay. Just don't get complacent.
Yeah.
And just say, oh, it's cool. I'm used to it. Because it's so easy to do. I was about to say something else. But you kept talking. Dang it.
Who did you brush your teeth? You should brush your teeth before you got on this camera. Your breath stink.
My breath does not stink.
Earlier, before
it probably smelled like peanut butter.
No, it stank, babe.
Let me smell. No, your breath probably stink. I would admit.
No, because if I was thinking you would have said something earlier.
I'm not smelling your breath.
Exactly, because you can't smell it.
I'm not smelling it. I'm not even breathing through my nose.
I can smell yours as you're talking. So
let me smell yours.
Now you time to play, y'all.
I don't care. Like, it's probably peanut butter and popcorn. That's what. Another thing is that it's okay to be like, dog, where your intimacy at, bro? Like,
yeah, yes, because close mouths don't get fed. Just so you know, close mouths do not get fed.
Like, bro, you suck. Like,
no, don't say like.
I would.
I would recommend not saying it like that.
Please, you be
but
honest.
Definitely, you know, close mouths don't get fed. So if you are unhappy or you need more or you're wanting more, don't be afraid to tell us other, you know, your significant other, like, hey, baby, you know, like, I love you and I know you're busy, or I know you have a lot going on, but you know, I feel like we're not connecting the way we used to, or
that's too much.
You know, I feel like.
All right, so yeah, hey y'all. So that was just like our little spill on what we think intimacy is. We know there's
our thoughts on it.
That's our
experience with it.
Go.
Go.
So we just wanted to share that with y'all. I know it's like kind of splat all over the place, but you kind of get the gist of it. You get the gist of it. Just don't lose it. Or if you lose it, it's okay to re-innovate it.
Yeah, just don't get complacent.
Don't get complacent. Give a little bit back, get a lot. When you give, you get a lot back. That's it.
Yeah. So hope you guys enjoyed this chit chat video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And also, if you are watching this video and you have not yet subscribed to our channel, then go ahead and click that subscribe button. And then last thing is, I mentioned earlier that we're trying to get in the routine of doing more of these kind of videos. So whether it be chit chat videos, whether it be challenges, tags, whatever, I'm trying to get in the swing of doing these more, hopefully like once a week. So if you guys have any suggestions, leave it down below. Any tags you want to see, any challenges, any topics you want us to talk about, go ahead and leave that down below, and we will get to it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll catch you all in the next video. Bye guys. What was that for?
I was itching my nose.
Touching my breath? You touching my breath. Y'all such a hater. My breath is gonna stink.
I was
Yes, you know.
I know my nose. I'm serious, my nose. Like, every time I do something, she always thinks it's like in response. Every time I do something, she always thinks it's in response. She always trying to be on her guard because she know when these hands come out, she can't hang. Like, she can't hang with these hands. Like,
whatever. Anyways, whatever. Bye, y'all. See y'all next one.